Do you want me to clap?
If you
Yes, actually, that'd be
Oh yeah,
good.
you clap for both of us actually.
Yeah. You need me to clap at you and then
Hey,
at
well,
you, or
you
just
just-
one
no,
clap?
You just clap and it'll both work for both.
Gotcha. And this is like the kicker, I think, that you'll ask any teacher, did you know the job market was going to be like? And they'll say, no, you would expect that there would be jobs for everyone with the way that they advertise. Everyone sees the adverts on TV that's like, get a career in teaching because it's so rewarding and there's apparently jobs for everyone. But not really the case. It's more that you'll have, some of my friends worked in industry and like quite high up in industry, but then because teaching affords you summer holidays, Easter holidays, more like regular with their kids, they left their secure jobs in industry for what they thought was going to be a secure teaching career, and now they've kind of been left doing temporary roles or supply roles where they're not even teaching the subject that they're like excelling in, that they're like an expert in, because there's just actually not the stability of it, I suppose. Yeah. Everything was stifled because we didn't really get to do anything. I finished placement 2 of my teaching degree on the Friday, and the next Monday was when schools got closed for COVID. So, yeah, any and all plans that anyone had were suddenly just gone, and obviously remained that way throughout summer. So, yeah. After I graduated from my undergraduate degree, I was a bit at a loss for what to do. I'd applied to a physiotherapy programme because my undergraduate degree was in anatomy, so biological background, there were lots of options. Quite liked the sound of physiotherapy, but wasn't able to get onto the course. It was so competitive. So for work, I had a friend that worked for Domino's. She was able to get me a job basically as a delivery driver. So that was felt like a fall from grace in a way. Had just graduated from uni, first class degree, and then was working to deliver pizzas, and I was a bit like at a loss. Didn't feel so great, but it was income and it was something to do. Hated it 80% of the time and had a good laugh 20% of the time. It wasn't too difficult to actually get supply work, but obviously that wasn't biology teaching, which I'd trained for. It was covering other staff absences, and spent a lot of time in like business management. I don't know anything about business management, but then you're just sort of like looking after the kids in front of you, trying to make them do work, trying to inspire them when you don't know anything about the subject that they're actually doing. So it was tough, but again, it was income. I was lucky enough that the school I was working in to do supply, they had a teacher that was moving on, which meant that there was going to be a gap in their science department for a biology teacher. And just being lucky enough to have emailed that school, gained supply work, then met the department and really got on with them, applied for the job, got through to interview, and then managed to secure the job. The challenge of finding a permanent job, yeah, I think it does need to change. The system needs to change because it's not fair. So I don't know, I would love to change the system, but I can't do that. I wouldn't change things because I think if you change one thing, you change many things. So I wouldn't change things because where I am now is where I really enjoy.